starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Cammie Raisler.
And I'm Zach Fuller. Day after day, we see more people getting their COVID vaccine. While this is good news, experts say we need to stay vigilant.
Research continues on the new coronavirus variants and how they could cause another surge. So let's take a close look now at case numbers. In Minnesota, we have more than 485,000 cases since the pandemic began and 425 new cases today. As for Southeast Minnesota, we have 34 new cases and 0 new deaths. 80 more people were fully vaccinated in our area today, making the total for Southeast Minnesota more than 56,000 fully vaccinated. This is 13% of the area's population.
But state health officials are still urging caution. Fox 47's Alex Tejada explains their concern.
With vaccine supply increasing in the state, there is hope.
There's a lot of excitement that we're moving our way out of this pandemic.
But health officials warn we must stay vigilant as the virus replicates and makes a new copy every time it passes from person to person.
The copy is just a little bit different than the original, and over time, that changes pretty significantly.
Resulting in new variants.
Could put us back into another surge situation, which we have to all help to try to avoid by doing the things that we know are so important to stop the spread. But that's all the more reason why the federal government's working so hard to ramp up production of the vaccines, and we're all working hard to get them administered as quickly as possible.
Which is why MDH leaders warn against waiting for a specific vaccine, especially with these new variants emerging.
The best vaccine is the vaccine that's in your arm and protecting you today.
Stamp this thing out before it figures out how to get around some of the techniques that we're using to stop it.
And while Briggs urges Olmsted County residents to not gather, he understands sometimes people's lives require them to.
While the risk is low, you're always taking a risk with the decisions that you make every day in life. And people's risk tolerance will vary.
Meaning some may feel comfortable going to the slowly opening businesses, while others prefer to be cautious for now.
We're seeing a balance here too, I think, in a pandemic, which is not an easy thing to do when you're talking about people's livelihood and people's lives and trying to find a place that works in the middle of a pandemic.
Alex Tejada, Fox 47 News.
No matter what, health officials continue to say you should follow basic health guidelines to prevent the spread of the virus.